want to know how Saren got onto
Doctor?
the ship.
Dr.
And the ship
Chakwas.
took off and Saren
I
was
think she's
still on the
waking up.
ground. Wasn't he? Oh no, he wasn't. Yeah, he was. Because he told the Geth to blow the charges.
You had us worried there, Shepherd. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
No shit.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no
nice to
way to
Katie.
know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepherd, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Intel
Pissed
dropped the
off.
ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
I like
The
the
Geth
point,
haven't been
Shepherd.
outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I
I
don't
don't
want
like
her
her.
on my ship.
I'm the captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
I
Damn
don't
it.
like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepherd.
Oh, thank you.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepherd. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
That's
The
hell.
Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepherd. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepherd.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Will do. Okie dokie. So now we are back on the Normandy. It all went to hell. With a great point there, Shephard. Before we go any further, I'm just going to save it. And I'm going to switch over the recording, because I've been recording for about an hour and a half. And I don't want anything to happen to the footage. So, we'll be right back in a bit. Okie dokie. Captain Anderson wants to go and let's tell Joker to go to the Citadel. Here we are down here. We're on the mess hall. Why, thank you, Caden. I'll come and talk to you in just a moment. We just have a little nose around. Explore the Normandy. And we have sleeping pods. The looks of it. There's Ashley. Talk to you in a minute. Shepherd's locker. Ooh, goodies.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
There's Dr. Chakwas. I like Dr. Chakwas. She's kind of cool. Talk to you in a minute. Just want to come in here and,
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. Oh, we can't get whatever's in there yet.
After what happened to Jenkins, the crew could use some good news. They'll be glad to hear you're okay.
You're not assigned to this ship.
Captain Anderson had me transferred to his command. Must have figured I knew what I was doing.
You have a problem with me, Chief?
You questioned my competence through the entire mission.
Sir, I'm a woman, goddammit!
Best way to stop that is to show me you're competent. But I don't remember inviting you to come back to the ship with us.
You didn't. Captain Anderson did.
Bitch.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Williams. Maybe we could start again.
I'm not one to hold a grudge. I think we're all looking to put Eden Prime behind us.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
I'm not looking for a shoulder to cry on, Williams. Just stay focused on your job.
Understood, ma'am.
Oh, I got a ma'am that time. Bitch. I'm sorry. If it seems I'm being overtly harsh to Ashley, I don't mean to. I'm just not nice to anyone. See, look. Hey, Chackwurst, bitch. See? It's a term of endearment. She's just a whiner. Not so much a whiner. She's you'll see later on.
Commander, I'm glad to
Wonderful.
see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
There's nothing we could have done to save him.
No, I know that. But I don't have to like it.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Couldn't keep me out if you tried. Best way to explore the galaxy is behind a cannon.
I heard about Torfin. I bet you had your pick of posts after that. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Aye, aye. Caden. Just looking at your bum. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm looking at Caden's butt. I'm checking out Caden's ass. You got a problem with that? Then, I don't know. Look away. Shephard is a hot-blooded female. She sees a nice ass, she's gonna check it out. Nothing wrong with that. And now she's thinking about it on this long elevator ride down to the lower levels. So down here is where we can sort out everyone's thingies, everyone's equipment, and buy new equipment, and we'll see this in a minute. This is the Mako. It is gonna become one of our best friends. Or something like that. Just wanna head into here. This is engineering. Just take that for the codex. Can't talk to you.
Shame
Well,
about
not
Jenkins,
with-
Commander.
Engineer Adams.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Oh, we can't have a chat with you properly. Yeah, that is Engineer Adams. I saw you checking out his bum, Shephard. Now, I was only kidding before when I said that you are a hot-blooded female and you like to check out bums. Engineer Adams is an old man. Leave him alone. We have the Alliance Requisition Officer there. I'm just gonna check these lockers. Okay. So we have Caden and Ashley on our crew at the moment. Jenkins is dead. You see over there I was saying the codex before, it just gives you more background information on anything. I won't go into that too much now. And your journal, which basically tells you missions you've got to do, list all your side missions and everything. So we're going to be coming back to the journal back and forth from the journal from time to time. Let me see. Avenge 2. We're picking up a lot of damage. Take a couple of shots off before reloading, but I think I will have that. Add my upgrades to it. I'm going to take off the combat sensor. Increase weapon stability. Increase heat absorption. Well, we just lost heat. With that one, so we will add that too. Did I change that? Yeah. Armor piercing rounds. We are gonna want some of them because they are damn good against synthetics. I'm not gonna bother to upgrade my shotgun. I really don't use the shotgun at all. There we go. I'm gonna pop that on there. We still have radioactive phasic rounds, radioactive rounds. I don't particularly like any of them. Sniper rifle. Now I don't really tend to use a sniper rifle often, but I will upgrade it. I've been known to use it occasionally. There's nothing else. Increase on the amp. No upgrades. No upgrades to armor. They're medium. I can only take light. There we go for that. I haven't got any skill points. Okay. Now we'll you can have that one. You don't really need that. You know what, I'm going to give you them. 140. You can have that. You can keep them. 114, you can have that. Real increase on you. See, that decreases the damage protection a lot, increases the shields though. Her shields were quite good, so I don't think it's worth it. Cadence. He doesn't use shotguns from what I can remember. I can't remember. He might do. I'll have to check that. Thing with Caden, more like together, it increases your Omni tool and his amp. That's a better. Oh, where is it? There we go. You can have that. Use some new armor. Okay. So I've just upgraded their weapons. Let me come over to this guy.
Hey, Commander.
Selling.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistent.
Let's see what you got.
Okay.
You bet, Commander.
Doesn't he look like Jenkins? Jenkins didn't die. He became the acquisitions rep. I want to do some selling. Okay, so right now I can only afford a grenade upgrade and the Medi-Gel upgrade. As you can see, going through this, there is better armors, like much better pistols and assault rifles. Obviously, they're quite a lot of credits, and we don't have very many at the moment because we're right at the beginning of the game. I won't spend too much time in future showing you messing around with the weapons and that sort of thing. I just thought I'd come down here and do it for the first time, just to show you where everything is, give you a little tour of the Normandy. I'll probably just edit like those bits out in future, unless I change anything that's of note, because these videos are going to be quite long. There's going to be quite a lot to do. You might notice I like to get to know all the crew and talk to them and explore all the conversations that I possibly can. So, you know, like I said, this is going to be an ambitious project, and I'm going to do it the way I normally do things, and I don't tend to leave stones unturned. So,
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Okay, Presley. I'm glad I'm okay too. You can have a little look around. There's going to be little things here and there for the codex. And we need to just... Anderson says we need to tell Joker when we're ready to dock at the Citadel, which we are going to do now, so...
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Glorious.
Of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Citadel, it's so pretty.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.